sure give. Nothing is what I say. I feel far away. Nothing is what I think. I will drown in pink. Yeah, 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 yeah. Paint away day and night, 6 hearts, hope I'm okay. You're alright, goodbye then if you dare. Someone new is pulling everywhere. I'm afraid to let them. Nothing is what I say. I feel far away. Nothing is what I think. I will drown in pink. Yeah, 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 yeah. Nothing is what I say. I feel far away. Nothing is what I think. I will drown in pink. Nothing is what I say. I feel far away. Nothing is what I think. Nothing is what I think. Yeah, 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 yeah. 'Cause I will drown in pink. Oh, 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 oh. Hey, I just wanna change the world. I just want the perfect girl. I don't wanna hang around, I'd rather be found. It gets better, I wonder, my pleasure together. Everyone's waiting, anticipating. You, I will never be alone again. I'm immune to the things they said. My heart's unbreaking. You're radiant truth. I know that you will understand, because I finally found myself. My heart's unbreaking. You're radiant. Hey, I just wanna change the world, but I'm not gonna wait my turn. I don't ever want to come down, I'd rather be found. It gets better, I wonder, my pleasure together. Everyone's waiting, anticipating. You, I will never be alone again. I'm immune to the things they said. My heart's unbreaking. You're radiant truth. I know that you will understand, because I finally found myself. My heart's unbreaking. about you. I will never be alone again. I'm immune to the things they said. My heart's unbreaking. You're radiant truth. What's up, people? I know that you will understand, because I finally found myself. My heart's unbreaking. You're radiant. You're radiant. Yo. Dude, how we doing? Sorry, we got off to a late start. My schedule's a little off. Let's go. We'll be back on the regular early normalness tomorrow. Anything like I need you, it's over. Anything like I need you. Let's go. I've got no place to be alone. There's your answer. You better save yourself, or else nothing like success. I would rather be in hell than regret. Do you need anything like I need you? It's over. Do you need anything like I need? You know I do. All right, here we go. Woo! Da 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 da. All right, we're gonna cut out, shorten the intro a little bit. How we doing, dude? What are we doing? What fucking day is it? Oh, it's Tuesday. It is Tuesday, right? Tuesday? Is it It's Tuesday. Yes, it is Tuesday. I don't know today. I mean, other than like, fucking Jesse Jackson passing away, right? Today feels like a pretty chill news day, right? I mean, dude, he was 84. So I guess if you live to be 84, that is pretty rocking. But I thought that was, I don't know. It's a little bit of a shocker. Like, I wasn't expecting that. And I remember the 80s, man, him being a fucking candidate for president a couple times, and like 84 and 88 and not doing bad. Like, people thinking like, dude, this guy's not going to get any votes. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, the Colbert interview. Dude, that's something we could peek at. But people thought like they thought homie was getting 0 votes. You know what I'm saying? And he got a lot of votes. Dude, not only that, the second time he ran, he got significantly more. But, obviously the white guy was always winning in the 80s. But, for me, I was like, dude, I don't know, man. I had a lot of hope. I wanted an alternative, dude. After Reagan, like, give me a break. After the first Reagan term. And let me be honest, guys. Neither Walter Mondale nor Michael Dukakis ever fucking excited me at all. Like,
I'll be honest. I will go on record saying that Walter Mondale and Michael Dukakis excited me like less than fucking zero, boss. They were so boring, dude. They were so stodgy, you know? You know what I mean? I'm not surprised they both got their clocks cleaned, right? They just, you know, they didn't have it, man. They did not have it. Dude, boring. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Yeah, so, I mean, fucking Jesse passing was that was pretty sad, man. You know, good dude. He was a good dude. He was a good dude, man. Your dad liked Dukakis because he was Greek. All right, I can see that. I mean, he was, you know, was he like Massachusetts? Wasn't he the Massachusetts governor? So he was like a, you know, that part, I guess, was pretty cool. That he was like, you know, had some, you know, definable trace of ethnicity to him, and wasn't simply, you know, a carbon copy of like a lily white dude. Dukakis was in 88, and Jesse Jackson ran in 84 and 88, and he did pretty good in both primaries, significantly expanded his primary vote in 88. He did have Parkinson's. Yeah, I didn't even know he had Parkinson's. I'll admit, I have not sort of kept up on Jesse J for a while, dude. Right? Frank Zappa was critical of him for what he did what did he do at MLK's assassination? Right? What did he do? Trump said a shitty thing about his death. Oh, I'm sure he did. I'm sure he did, dude. Dude, Trump hates black people, bro. He does. Dude, Trump hates black people. He does. Dude, anybody who argues about that shit too is clueless. Zappa said he dipped his hands in blood to put on his shirt. All right. Dude, Trump hates himself. I mean, dude, Trump smells like a fucking weasel's asshole. Dude, let's be honest. Dude, Trump smells like a weasel's dirty nuts. Dude, he does, dude. What a fucking piece of donkey shit. I'm serious, dude. Donald Trump is just fucking trash. Trash. Dude, he's just trash. Oh. Dude, I told somebody off on Twitter. Who was it? There was somebody today that I was like, dude, you need to go back to like licking the sweat off an 80-year-old rapist balls or something bad. Dude, I told somebody something bad. I said something bad. Something bad today on the internet. Just FYI. Day 400 of me saying something bad on the internet. Oh, dude, it was pretty good. It was good, though. It was accurate. It's really how I felt, right? It is really how I felt. Okay, so, yeah, I don't know if you guys saw the video yesterday. Dude, it was pretty good. The video, I made a banger. That's another reason why I was late today, was I put a lot of hours into that one about the Palm Beach police chief. Okay. That one, it was an important video. And the tweet too, the accompanying tweet with it. Right. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right. So that being said, we're gonna cover some shit Somebody said, why are you covering Kid Rock? I'll tell you why I'm covering Kid Rock. Because it's funny, dude. Because he and RFK Jr. are huge fucking losers. Okay? So, in case you're wondering, that's why I'm covering Kid Rock. Because RFK Jr. and Kid Rock are huge losers. And it is comedy material. Oh my God. Dude, the exercise video is like, bro, that shit is heartbreaking. I mean, it really is. Like, remember the Benny Johnson one? Hey guys, I'm here in a ski lodge talking to Kid Rock. Oh, and who's here? Oh, it's a fucking 78-year-old catcher's mitt that's been drying out in the California sun for the last 27 years, right? Remember that video and how we thought that video was bad? Oh my God. The exercise video is unreal. And yes, what is up, guys? Can I just say, something needs to be done about RFK Jr. wearing jeans in inappropriate times and places. Okay? It's beyond just trying to get a laugh now. Now it's just creepy. Right? When you you show up at the Turkish bathhouse and you're wearing a pair of jeans. That shit is not normal. Okay? You are outing yourself as somebody who's probably been on Epstein's plane, 5, 6, 7, 10 times. Right? RFK, right? Right? Oh! Dude. It is, bad idea jeans, indeed. Oh my God. Dude, that shit is crazy. Okay? That shit is wild. So, yeah. So, we're going to talk about 𝗪𝗡𝗙's, right? Him and his crazy, post-cranial wife and their little scandal. Because, of course, they went on the Matt Gaetz show. Dude, he went on the Matt Gaetz show. Bro, of course he did, right? Grapist gonna grape. And so we're going to look at that little bit and see the huzzah around Zorro Ranch, which we do need to monitor. Dude, this 𝗪𝗡𝗙's guy is suspect, okay? We're going to do that. We're going to do a little bit of an Epstein sort of peeker, just see what's going on, see if anything new has popped out today. And then what are we going to do? We're going to look at the RFK Jr. video. I might bounce the Palantir thing to watch a little bit of Tellerico if we have time. But tonight's going to be a little short one. I'm going to get some sleep tonight, dude. I am. I'm going to stream for 2 hours, 2.5 tonight, and then I am going to get an actual full night's sleep for the first time in weeks. All right? I just got to do it. Got to do it, man. Sleep maxing. I'm into it. Oh, is it Mardi Gras? It is. Is it not? Let's go. Dude. Oh, let's go. Ooh. Oh, shit. Dude, I'm so tired. How we doing, punks? Good? Dude, Matt Gaetz has a show. Yeah, he was hosting an OAN show, right? And I know he has a podcast too, but this was actually, I think he was a host on One American Network. It's brutal. It's brutal to watch, dude. Because Matt Gaetz is looking pretty freaky too. And I can't get over, okay? I can't get over how bizarre Don 𝗪𝗡𝗙's is and his wife. They're just weird, guys. They're weird. They are creepy, Yorgos Lanthimos runs from them. You know what I'm saying? Because they're too creepy and weird for him even. You know what I mean? you know, like David Lynch would see them and run shrieking down the road. Dude, dance goal? All right. Dude, we'll do a dance goal. Yeah, we better get that going. Right? We better get that shit going quick. Because we're going to be short. We're easy in, easy out tonight. 30 and 30. Let's go. Party. There it is. Oh, dance, DDR, baby, DDR. Here's the goal, dude. 30 minutes. We're going to bang it out. Erica news is getting wild. Why? What's going on in Erica Kirk? Oh, there is something we should look at with TPUSA that I thought was really important. I'm going to cover this first. If you tell me what's going on with Erica Kirk, but this is a mini story that I think needs to be covered. Dude, LFG, Ella, let's go. Because we had, dude, Jonna, let's go. Thank you. Keep it up. I will indeed. Dude, stop the stupidity. Let's go. So, guys, you ready for this? This is a little alarming, guys. But the first shot in the Trump election takeover got fired today. Okay? First shot, guys. Shot one in the Trump election threat got fired today, guys. It really did. And we're going to cover that first. Hold on one sec. Let me reset this. Let me reset the chats here because it's not showing my, there we go. Now it's showing my likes on the thing. Very important. But yes, so Trump fired the first shot, not himself individually, but it was, of course, from Arizona. And it's right here, guys. Look at this. Look at this. Republican state senators Jake Hoffman and Wendy Rogers want to require Arizona counties to welcome ICE agents at any site where ballots are cast in 2026 elections. So they actually filed a proposed amendment, okay, that would prevent counties from saying no to ICE. So they want to put ICE in all polling places in Arizona, which of course would mean like Hispanic people all across the state would be afraid to go to the polls because of the potential risk to life and limb, right? But guys, it gets gnarlier because do you remember who Jake Hoffman is? I don't know if you remember who Jake Hoffman is, guys, but yes, Jake Hoffman indeed is a fake elector, okay? He's this guy. He was pardoned by Trump. He was one of the fake electors in the 2020 J6 attempt to overturn the election. Okay, of course, the fake elector, state senator from Arizona, Jake Hoffman, is the guy who proposes, let's put ICE there. But it gets better. You know where else we know Jake Hoffman from, guys? Yeah, that's right. We know Jake Hoffman from TPUSA because Jake Hoffman had that company, 110 LLC, all right? 0 employees. The company's just a post office box in a strip mall. And Jake Hoffman took millions from TPUSA, okay? Millions. He's been raking it in, several $1 million in payments to a state senator's digital media company. And of course, TPUSA executive Tyler Boyer was also a fake elector. So here we go. We have the guy who is paid off by TPUSA. Whoops. Here we go. We have the guy who is paid off by TPUSA to the tune of several $1 million in his 0 employee company, post office box, partnering up to try and get ICE at the polls. Dude, I mean, this is gnarly. And I think we really have to consider like every state has to pass laws, like real specific real specific laws. Now, I don't know if this is going to work, but it is pretty not surprising and simultaneously shocking to see that, again, these sort of election denying grifters are like right out in the open operating, and they're starting to set the tone for the election. It is nonstop corruption. I mean, they're worried that Arizona's going to go blue. They're already blue in some of the statewide races, Gallego, Hobbs, right? You know, you know what I'm saying? They're, what's her name too? Hold on. I'm forgetting her name, right? But they're like, I know they're worried about blue, right? They're worried about blue, dude. They are worried about Arizona sliding blue because let me just tell you, okay? Let me just tell you, there's like a huge, right? There in Fontes, the Secretary of State, is also Democrat. There is a huge risk, guys. Hold on one sec here. What's going on? All right, here we go. There's a huge risk of Arizona going significantly blue because of the high Hispanic population and people being, terrorized by what they're watching every day on their television sets. So I think this is significant here that they're trying to pass this law. And we know exactly what it's about. Blue tsunami, yes, blue tsunami. But they're trying to jack the blue tsunami, guys. Paint the map blue. Let's go, John Robinson! Dude, it is not good, bro. It's not good. But yeah, man, they're so scuzzy, dude. They are like so scuzzy. I thought Trump ditched Kari Lake. So Kari Lake does consider herself a winner, even though she's not. She's a huge loser. And she was put in charge of the whatever America's Voice radio or whatever, One America Voice, right? She was put in charge of that. It's like basically a figurehead position because I think Trump sucked all the money out of it. But it's the radio station that covers America that, the rest of the world hears. It's like essentially an international American radio station. That's her big position. Did he throw J.D. Vance under the bus today? Oh, he did, didn't he? He did because of little Marco, didn't he? Right? Will Marco, Will Eucalyptus, oh, right? Little Marco fucking gave the speech. Everybody in Europe was like clapping like seals. First off, I don't know why Europe was clapping for that guy. Wildcard says Kari Lake looks like the Jeepers Creepers monster. Dude, she does. Dude, she looks like something. I'm pissed at Europe, dude. I am. Like Europe, what are you guys doing? Right? What are you guys doing, Europe? You know Rubio's a fucking liar. You know the Trump admin are fucking liars. You know he was just sent there to like damage control because Trump and J.D. Vance are so degenerate. But like, why are you giving this guy acceptance? Why are you acting like this guy? All you did is this. All you did, Europe, is you were like, oh, yeah, good Rubio. Finally, somebody who's speaking out. But now you just bought them like carte blanche to be dickheads right under your nose. They're going to be douchebags like 2 seconds later. Do I think they really believe him? I mean, why would they get up and clap like that if they didn't, right? They were like, I think they were taking it as some sensible message of American unity when we know it's just more of their PR shell game. Okay? That's what it was. It was damage control. I mean, Rubio's being a prick everywhere he goes. You know what I'm saying? Right? You think it was for show? You think it was them just like pretending that they were leaning into it? I mean, does that make it better? Right? If they're being like for show, if they're putting on an act, why are they putting on an act? To like, you know, to woo Donald Trump, to curry favor with Donald Trump? That would be stupid as shit, right? You know what I'm saying? Bro, you called this stuff about the ranch over the last couple episodes. Let's go. Dude, I'm on it. I am on the ranch, dude. Zorro Ranch. I can feel Zorro Ranch in my bones, dude. And believe me, it does not feel good. Oh. Get the excavators. So what did I call out? What did I call out, Arch? They see that Australia stood up to Donnie, gave US another $6 billion for subs we are never getting. We're all fucked dealing with Donnie. Yeah, no, I didn't see that. They're for sure bones. That's oh yeah, the dodginess. Dude, the dodginess is outrageous, guys. What is the Erica Kirk story? Dude, put the Erica Kirk story in, maybe we'll cover that. Let's just burn through, shall we? Let's fucking grind it. I'm ready to grind, guys. All right? I'm ready to grind. We do have to pay attention to this right here. This, like, we're going to have to monitor this ice at the polls. We knew this was coming. Dude, Ella, let's go. Pine Box. Pine Box. Pine Box. All right, just so you know, guys, we need 24 and 18, baby. Okay? Now, here's the thing about Zorro, guys. All right, let's get our stock Zorro Ranch picture going. All right, we're going to see what we got for Zorro. We're going to get a good Zorro picture. I think today we're going to use something a little different. We're going to use the overhead photo. There it is. All right. This is an overhead photo of Zorro. Now, Zorro is so creepy, guys, because it's like there's only one way in, you know? There's like a highway and there's like one way into this place, man. And that's what's so gnarly, right? One way in, like 2.7 mile road, but there's Zorro. It is pretty boonied. Dude, Sasha G, let's go. Stop stupidity. Let's go. We love to see it. I hope your back and neck are doing okay. Stop. Right? We got John Robinson lead lined. Yeah, dude. Let's go. So there's Zorro. There's the overhead. Now, guys, I noticed something in Google Maps. I had been searching Zorro Ranch in Google Maps, but all of a sudden Zorro like stopped coming up, and I would search Zorro Ranch in Google Maps and it would return no results. Now you have to search Epstein's Ranch, or you have to search the latitude and longitude. It's still pretty easy to find on Google Earth, but Google Maps is being weird. They're like limiting the ways to get to this information, which I don't like. And yes, it is very remote. It is between two mountain ranges, and it is like 30 miles from civilization. Zorro is. The closest thing to it is the tiny hamlet of Stanley, 7.5 maps away, and it is 7.5 miles away, and that is a population of like 100. So that is a little unincorporated blip. But anyway, Zorro is. Let me find the other photos I got here. Get something good here. We're gonna do this one today. All right, there's an exterior of Zorro. This is one of the evidence ones. Dude, it's pretty palatial. But, dude, here's the deal. Right now, 𝗙𝗛𝗆 is the guy who bought it. Stop stupidity! The guy who bought this, okay? He bought it in 2023, guys. They bought it 3 years ago, okay? Don and Mary 𝗪𝗡. Let's find them here. These are the creepiest people you have ever seen, boss. I mean, dude, what are we doing here? You ready? Look at this shit. Jesus, bro. Like, I'm sorry. I just can't look at, like, bro, what are we doing? So frightening, dude. Adrenochrome. I feel like I drink adrenochrome every time I look at his wife, dude. It is like, it's just too much, bro. They're like, Zorro Ranch. Dude, they like frightening, boss. Suki says, big hugs. Big hugs to you, Suki. Thank you. So frightening. Okay? Like beyond frightening. Okay. But Zorro. So 𝗪𝗡 and his wife. This is Don, his wife, Mary. They bought this thing 3 years ago, guys. They bought it in an anonymous trust. So nobody knew who they were. Nobody knew who owned this thing. It's been like out of the limelight for years. They never, right? I mean, they never talked to anyone in, local about it being searched or whatnot. Nobody local approached them to search it because they didn't know who they were, right? And now 𝗙𝗛𝗆 is trying to say, nobody contacted me about searching the ranch. It's like, dude, you MFer, you've been sitting on this thing behind an anonymous trust for 3 years, bro. All right? Nobody had a chance to approach you, okay? Dude, stop stupidity. Let's go. Dude, Quarg says, Paula White. Hey! Dude, there's the Paula White. Dude, Wilfred says, thanks for your dedication. You got it, Wilfred. All right. So anyway, they definitely wear black robes. Yeah, I mean, and even if they don't wear black robes, they definitely wear masks. My guess would be both of them wear masks anytime they try to have any intimate time, dude. Or paper bags or something. Dude, something goes on. Holy shnikes, bro. Jesus Louises, okay? This shit freaks me out. But as you might imagine, shit is like blowing up, okay? Like a lot of people are pissed. Now, here's what's wild, okay? What is crazy about this is again, Don 𝗪𝗡, okay? Don 𝗪𝗡 is running for comptroller of Texas. So he wants to control the money and financial planning of Texas. He's been endorsed by our little ICE at the polls, child grooming, like unlovable organization, TPUSA. All right. So this guy's in with all the creepers, and naturally he's buying the pedo ranch. But here's the deal, guys, is it literally, okay? You ready for this? Right? So like, let me find a good reaction here. All right. Dude, he and Kenneth Copeland are very, like, I see it, dude. I see the Kenneth Copeland. Okay. Let me find a reaction here. Let's just look up New Mexico. All right. Let's grind. Dude, we're grinding. I'm grinding. You're grinding. Okay, so look at this, guys. Okay. So New Mexico's House of Representatives approved creating a bipartisan special committee to investigate the ranch. Okay. So this is literally, they literally just passed a bill to investigate this thing. And the minute they pass the bill, 𝗪👗 is out there, you know, doing a little PR tour. Now he wants to talk about, let's talk about the ranch. Posted a pic in Discord of 𝗪👗 and his twin bro. No, does he have a twin? Oh, Lord have mercy on what I'm about to look at. Please, please don't make me do it. Don't make me do it. Oh my God, boss. Hold on. We got to open a new thing. Oh, Lord. Dude, that's his bro. They're so weird. They're so strange, boss. Yeah. Dude, they're like, they're straight out of a Coen Brothers movie. They are, man. They are like the Habsburgs. You know what I'm saying? That whole family is suspect. They're so weird. Okay, so New Mexico, they pass a bill. They're saying, man, we want to search this thing. We want to investigate this thing. And now 𝗪👗 is like, let me get in there. So the first thing I noticed today, guys, maybe it was yesterday, but this guy 𝗪👗 is out here trying to insist that he did something good. Okay? Let me find it. Let me find the thing right here. Oh, there's the photo of the brother, dude. Jesus. That is like a huge yikers. Okay? Massive yikes. Dude, that's so funny. I love it when they make the short people the wee man. Dude, that's good. So they've had two elements of their little PR campaign. Dude, Wilfred, let's go. All right, guys. We are 10 away, dude. 𝗙Punk. Let's go. Oops, wrong one. Bye-bye, Trumpy. Oh. Dude, let's go. And stop the stupidity, of course. Let's go. Dude, John Robinson says, dude, that's the Lollipop Guild. LOL. Dude, it's something. It's some kind of guild. Dude, Wilfred, let's go. We are caught up. All right, 10 away, 10 and 7. We got this. So, they were trying to claim, okay? They were trying to claim that like he's done something good for survivors, okay? Let me find one of these clips cuz I found this particularly offensive, okay? But there's suspicion that there are bodies on this property. Okay, this thing's never been searched, right? Dude, let's go. Ella, let's go. I don't know if this is accurate. This looks AI. That is definitely AI. Yeah, that is 100% AI. Let me find the one here. Dude, it's like not showing up right now. There was like a host. Now it seems like the thing that I'm looking for is Wilfred, let's go. Thank you, boss. Appreciate you. Let's go. Somebody else went. Oh, we got that one already. So there was something about Let me find it. Let me find it. Let me find it. Dude, yeah, I know, man. There was a whole like right-wing black, right-wing blast about Hafeen's, okay, where he said, where was it? The right-wingers were trying to spread this of saying, oh, this guy's like helping survivors. The money from that ranch is going to help survivors, right? He did a good thing by buying this. They were trying to paint him as like some type of like, you know, generous Christian man who was helping out the survivors, okay? And you know, like, thank God the survivors are getting that money, okay? That was their sort of take. I got to find one of these tweets, okay? Let me just find one of these. Dude, they're so hard. The search bar doesn't work as good. They have like removed the capabilities of the search bar. So now you have to find distinct words in the statement or it won't come up. Give us 1 sec here. We're going to find Okay, yeah, here we go. Okay, so look at this. All right, I found one, and it came from Matt Gaetz. But here, you ready? So it says, Don Hafeen's is a champion for the vulnerable. He's one of the kindest, most generous people Matt Gaetz, the grapist, has ever known. Just FYI. But he says everything Don has done in this matter was to benefit the victims. Okay, and so basically, the right wingers started with this, you know, Hafeen's bought this to help the victims, okay? But again, why did he create a San Rafael Ranch LLC if he wanted to help the victims? Why did he remain anonymous for 3 years if he was trying to help the victims? He was trying to hide his involvement, okay? And going to significant lengths to make sure that nobody knew who bought this thing. Okay. Now, the other right wingers, okay, have been specifically saying, right, like this. You ready? Wait, no, that's not it. There's a woman who posted about this, but they've been ranting and raving, okay, about like trying to make it seem like the money is going to benefit the survivors. Dude, Kathy, 2 years cancer-free, port removal in 2 weeks. Yay, yes. Oh my God, Kathy, you should be so proud. I'm so happy to hear that. That's huge. My mom survived her first bout of cancer. She got a good extra like 25 years, almost 25 years to live tacked on by her survival, which was great. And she got to pass at a much older age, you know, which was pretty exciting. Dude, stop stupidity. Let's go. Dude, Ella, let's go. Oh, we got 1:40. All right. We need 4 more, 3 more, 2 more. Let's go. Stop stupidity. And Wilfred, let's go. Dos más. Dos más in the last minute and a half. I'm gonna try to speed find this fucking article. There it is. Dude, blunt front. There it is. Appreciate it. Thank you. Dude, blunt front, stop stupidity. Let's go. Dude, we made it. We did the dirty 30. Dude, what are you doing? What are you doing, YouTube chat? Get off my jock, dude. And 𝗙Punk coming in. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Pine box. Pine box. All right. All right. So, I guess I'm not going to find this shit. It's right now, it's mostly being dominated by people that are questioning the move, which is good. It was in the beginning of it. There was some hubbub about him buying it, and then people were trying to defend him. Okay, right-wing influencers that were getting paid were trying to say, oh, he's doing such a wonderful thing. He's buying it and survivors are getting money and yada, yada, yada. And this is such a great thing. Like, we're so lucky that 𝗏𝗀𝗡𝗏's bought this. Everybody should be celebrating that 𝗏𝗀𝗡𝗏's bought this. And it's like, no, guys, nobody should be celebrating the purchase of this by a private, hidden, anonymous LLC where for 3 years, these guys just traveled under the radar. And what's more, you ready? Now, right when New Mexico comes out and has a commission that's going to investigate this thing, and they're going to try to get to the bottom of this, look at what 𝗏𝗡𝗡𝗏's does. You ready? Look at what this guy does. Dude, Tumblr, which says, Randy Fine was cheating on the DHS bill. His father is H. Alan Fine. Look up his books. You'll see why he's uncensorable. All right. Dude, we'll look into that. But so look at what he did today, dude. 𝗏𝗡𝗡𝗏's went on the Matt Gaetz show. Okay? This one I know I saved. I know I bookmarked this. Let me see if I bookmarked any of the other ones. Barry Weiss. No, we got the Peter audio. We will get to that. That we covered. Those we've seen. Emmy Taylor, we will get to. All right. So there we go. So we're going to stick with this one. So, of course, right, 𝗏𝗡𝗡𝗏's goes on One American News to talk to Matt Gaetz. Dude, look at his face, bro. Like, it's hard to tell. It's hard to tell which of these guys is, like, scarier. Like, which guy would I less want to see in a back alley at 3 a.m? He looks like the cranial fucking Joker, and this guy just looks like he needs a restraining order, okay? You know what I'm saying? Please, restraining order now, please. All right, well, watch this clip. Dude, this shit is crazy.
Now, you have plans to take something evil and bring it into goodness, bring it into light and positivity. Tell us about that plan.
Well, of course, that is the main reason I bought the property. This was obviously a dark place, and we wanted to put light in a dark place. It always shines the brightest when you do that. My faith is so strong in Jesus, and it really is. And I'm going to make this, the plan all along is to make this property into a Christian retreat. As a matter of fact, it's under construction today. And that's our goal. That's why we named it San Rafael. We named it Saint Raphael, as you probably know, an archangel, and his what he does and helps people with is healing and being the healer.
Dude, like, what are we doing? Hold on, I got to pause there. A Christian retreat. This guy's like, I believe in Jesus. Oh, so much. So I bought the child rapist surveillance baby factory, and I'm going to make it a Christian retreat and Kool-Aid farm, right? Jesus. Isn't that weird? Like a cult center? Yeah. It's going to be the Jim Jones Memorial fucking like TPUSA retreat. Bro, so crazy. They'll go there too. Dude, at the most evil place, of course. Dude, happy 21st birthday to my youngest daughter. Chains breaking. Let's go. Maddie. Happy birthday, Maddie. Let's go. Happy birthday to you. 21's a big one. Now you can drink. Oh! Ah! But hey, responsibly, of course, right? Little eucalyptus. Dude, isn't this guy a creep, though? Let's listen to that again, dude. Oh, my God.
It's obviously a dark place. and we wanted to put light in a dark place. It always shines the brightest when you do that. My faith is so strong in Jesus, and it really is. And I'm going to make this, the plan all along is to make this property into a Christian retreat. As a matter of fact, it's under construction today. And that's our goal. That's why we named it 𝗙់𝗵𝗹𝗃. We named it Saint Raphael, as you probably know, an archangel, and his what he does and helps people with is healing and being the healer, and also blessing those that are traveling. And we think that's really germane to this property.
Dude, doesn't he sound like he has no idea what fucking Saint Raphael does? Healer. He's a healing who does a healer. Dude, creepy. But did you hear what he said there, though, guys? Did you hear what he said there? Listen right here.
Retreat. As a matter of fact, it's under construction today. And
oh, wait, what was that, Donnie?
as a matter of fact, it's under construction today.
And as a matter of fact, it's under construction today, which means they're already like going to work on this, guys. They're already, AKA, they're covering this shit up. They're making shit disappear today, right? I've never wanted to destroy a place more than I do now. Let's go, Dab. I appreciate you, boss. Thank you, brother. Dude, it is wild, isn't it? It is wild, wild stuff. Now, I just wonder how much of this is going to be destroyed, right? The basement area, the surveillance area. Like, we need to get a warrant. We need to get in there. I don't see why New Mexico can't just go get a warrant today. I don't know why they're passing legislation. Why can't they get a warrant? Can't they fucking just go today and get something? Why would they not be able to get a warrant on this? I mean, it's been sitting dormant for 3 years. In all likelihood, everything's been disappeared already. But I think doing a forensic investigation of the space before they start gutting the physical aspect of it would be really important. You know, forensic evidence lives on. It does stick around a while. So, you know, you can still find some shit or find traces, and they definitely should be looking for bodies. They definitely should be investigating underneath that. They have to look underneath this. They have to go through the basement and look at that shit, dude. They have to. Dude, I'm pissed. I am pissed that they haven't already done it. Okay, let's be honest. You know what I'm saying? Let's be fucking honest, bro. That they should have already done this, you know, years ago. The minute the FBI dropped the ball on this, dude, everyone kind of dropped the ball on this. All right. But yeah, I'm not buying it, bro. I am not buying it. I'm not buying it. Okay. Dude, he is so creepy. Huzzah! Huzzah! Dude, you ready? There they are, guys. There they are. Dude, I can't get over his wife, man. You know, let me just tell you guys, there's somebody for everyone. I am now, if I had any doubts, I am now convinced that there is a match for everyone. There is. If you're looking to get coupled up, trust me, you can do it. All right? You absolutely can do it. There, I mean, look at the photo here, the family photo with Kari Lake. Look at that shit. Dude, wow. Isn't that wild? I mean, Kari Lake looks like she fits in there, but like, dude, doesn't she, like, what is going on? Right? What is going on? Dude, I don't know what it is, boss, but like, I've got a hairline, my friend. You know what I'm saying? I have, you know, I have no room to talk, and yet somehow she gives me room to talk, dude. Dude, oh, Lord have mercy. Dude, she creeps me out. I mean, look at her. Doesn't she look like they literally, like, I swear she looks like she has been interned in the catacombs of Zorro Ranch for the last 3 years. And like, he just let her out, you know, like the gimp and shit. He like unzipped, took the mask off and pulled her, you know what I mean? Like Jodi Arias would run from her. She would see her and be like, oh, hell, dude, Jeffrey Dahmer would like turn tail, dude. Yeah. And him, what is he looking at? He's like looking over here, dude. Yo, Don, the camera's over here, buddy. What are you staring at? Camera, you should be looking over here, Don. What are you looking at up there? Boss, I made the Paula White soundbite for you in general in the Discord. Let's go. If it's the song one, I saw that one already. That one was so good. Oh, shit. Crazy. Oh, excuse me. Am I cracking you up? All right. I'm here to crack you up. This is frightening, guys. It is frightening. Some frightening shit. Dude. God damn, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, honestly, guys, I'm not trying to be mean, but I don't know what would be scarier. Would be to either have to go and like spend the weekend in, you know, the catacombs of Zorro Ranch with like no lights on, or to be trapped in a closet with these two people and like an uplight illuminating all of your faces. Dude. Right? I shit you not. I'm taking the catacombs, Alex. Thank you very much. I will take the catacombs and spider bites, please. Please do not put me in the closet with the fiends. Dude, they are siblings, bro. Dude, they gotta be siblings. They look like sibbies, boss. That's some creepy shit, all right? All right. But Zorro, so New Mexico, they're gonna try to get a look at this, and I hope they do. I did not, though, guys. I did not like that part about, right? I did not appreciate the part where they said, you know, where he said he was, it was already under construction. You know, that part bothers me. The fact that they already got this shit under construction. Like, we know they're trying to off all the evidence. They're trying to make all the evidence go away. And again, we have to point out, I hate to be redundant here, but this guy's son is in the Trump administration. So it's the family of somebody in the Trump administration that is, you know, purchased Zorro, constructioning it, and, you know, whatever, making it turn into a Christian retreat where you too can go get your fetus worked on, or, you know, end up buried underneath the helipad, right? Have a little Kool-Aid. Don't eat the jerky, right? That's what they say. If somebody offers you beef jerky at Zorro Ranch, politely decline. Dude, so bad, boss. Jesus. It puts lotion on its skin. 100%. Excuse me. That was disgusting. I apologize. Dude, Tumblr Witch, let's go. Oh. We all see it. He committed a crime. Dude, again, man, that shit should have been searched years ago. Right? Not loving it, boss. I'm not loving these moves, boss. These moves they're bothering me. All right? They are. All right. Dude, I'm going to go to the bathroom. I'll be back in 2 seconds. Leave you with the song. We're going to go we're going to have some funny after this. Okay, we're going to go get some comedy. All right. Let's go. We'll freedom. BRB.
My machine has perfect stars in you. Don't you know there's nothing I won't do for you? My machine has perfect stars in you. Don't you know there's nothing I won't do for you? Yesterday I was down on myself, wishing you could be something else. Loving you is a lot like screaming for help, but it's the greatest thing I've ever felt. My machine has perfect stars in you. Don't you know there's nothing I won't do for you? My machine has perfect stars
In you. Don't you know there is nothing I won't do for you?
every day. Keep me changing my mind. Your distractions.
All you can find. Maybe this whole thing is a big waste of time.
Ever felt so right?
My machine has perfect stars in you. Don't you know there is nothing I won't do for you? My machine has perfect stars in you. Yeah, so I will say this though, guys. One thing I do want to say is if they still get a full investigation, I mean, forensics can do a lot of crazy shit. So I hope they can get in there. I really do. We'll see. It's going to remain to be seen. All I know is this guy, though, is a fucking scoundrel. And I don't like the fact that he's already renovating it, you know. You know what I'm saying? Right? Might have to bow out of here. Why would you do that, boss? Dude, don't let YouTube fucking like control you, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you should let that shit control you. Right? It's a game. You got to figure out how to like dance around the censors. I mean, dude, all of us are doing it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not surprised you guys are doing it either. Like, seriously, every time I make a video, I have to dance around the censors. It's fucking crazy, bro. Oh, 𝗙Punk says refresh your browser. Interesting. Maybe that's it. Maybe that'll help. Right? But dude, it's hard. It is hard. Like, it's like the censorship is just like rampant, you know? Dude, they are rampant, man. Don't let them control you, though. Don't let them get to you, dude. You just got to get crafty with it, right? You're trying, dude. I know it's frustrating. You got to get crafty, right? You like, I'm getting pretty good. I'm kind of getting pretty clear on what they will and won't allow. But still, guys, can I just tell you, after every live stream while it's processing, I'm just waiting. I do not take for granted anymore. I used to finish a stream and think, wow, I'm fine, I can go whatever. But now I watch that thing until it goes through processing. And I don't know if it's going to get age restricted or something's going to get pinged. Like every day, I am now like, all right, are we going to make it? Are we going to make it? Okay, we make it. I hold my breath every day, man. It sucks. It sucks, dude. It's like the new reality. You know? It's fucking brutal. All right. But anyway, moving on. We're going to plow through some shit. Okay? We're going to go on to some comedy. We're going to go on to Kid Rock, dude. Dude. This'll cheer you up. Oh my God, bro. Okay, so I'm going to keep the volume off because I'm not listening to their music, right? I don't want to get copy struck because I'm sure it has Kid Rock music on it. But like, we're just going to watch this thing. Dude, guys, this is like the bro movie. This is the bro movie that I never wanted to see. Never wanted to see. Is this real or AI? This is all too real, guys. Again, like I said before, why? Why does he have jeans on? What the fuck is this guy's obsession with wearing jeans, dude? In the gym! Bro! Dude, that is mental. Okay? You don't wear jeans in the gym when you are working out. Like, that is just mental, guys. I don't care. That's a creeper move, guys. That is like, that's the reason he was on the Epstein plane, guys, is because he's the type of dude who wears jeans in a gym. And look at that. Dude, he's in the fucking sauna, bro. He is in the sauna on an exercycle wearing jeans. First off, as somebody, guys, I go to the sauna. Okay. The sauna was like, I go less now because I'm busy with this channel. Right. But the sauna was my jam. That has been part of my mental health routine for more than a decade. Okay. I used to go like 4 times a week to the sauna. I would sit in there for an hour and a half and read books. First off, people who exercise in the sauna are fucking bizarre, okay? You are absolutely bizarre, okay? It's not good for you to be in there exercising in a sauna. That is bad for your fucking heart. Insecurity, this is how you show it. Let's go, Game Shark. That's number 1, okay? It is not good for you. But number 2 is don't ever wear jeans and a belt, guys. He's wearing jeans and a belt in the sauna. I know, look at Kid Rock, dude. Like, this is funny. Like, Kid Rock, look at him, dude. Is he planking over there? He's like an S, dude. He's Kid Stock. Kid Rock, dude. He looks like an S. He can't even do a straight plank, dude. His arms are just quivering. trying to hold his 148-pound body. Yeah, dude. So this creeps me out. But you ready? Let's watch the video. Let's watch it. Look at that. Oh, look at the camera work. Kennedy and Kid Rock's rock out workout. Oh my God, dude. Rock out with your workout. They got an eagle. They got like food and a flag and the Statue of Liberty. Dude, again, he's working out in jeans. What is he doing? Dude, the jeans workout is just crazy, bro. Right? Oh, God. Dude, oh my God, dude, the exercycle in the sauna. Dude, he flips us off. So funny. The cold tub in the jeans, dude. What? Bro, I have to tap out, dude. Like, what are we doing? He's kind of jacked. Yeah, but he's jacked in all the wrong way, dude. Guys, just a heads up here, okay? Can I just give you a heads up here? All right, when I go and let's go look at this thing, we're going to go back to the fucking image right here, right? Where he fucking whatever takes his shirt off and he's like, oh, right there, this one, okay? Guys, there is no reason for a human male to be built like this, okay? If you're a WWE wrestler, fine, okay? If you are like running for Mr. Wisconsin, fine. But dude, you don't need to look like that. It's not normal, bro. Like looking like you're wearing an inflatable fucking like booby costume. Like give me a fucking break, dude. Guys, we're not supposed to look like that, guys. That is like Conan the Barbarian like movie shit. Okay? That's like robotic like beef jerky males kind of shit. We don't need that. We're in a modern technological society. You should be toned, okay? That's what you need to be. You need to be toned. You need to have flexibility, okay? Definitely steroids. Absolutely, they're steroids. But the other thing about this, guys, you ready? The other thing about this is people that are built like this, they have no flexibility, guys. A lot of times they end up having joint issues later on because they're trying to like out muscular what their frame is supposed to handle. Okay, they're super stiff. They have no flexibility. There's no energy moving through a body like this, guys. Okay, you know how we talk about like energy and harmony with the energy around us? When you do this, the way you get jacked like this is by destroying the shit out of your muscles. Okay, you destroy your tissue in order to build out like that. It's like a destructive process where you shred, and then you build like that. Now, there are certain instances if you're like a linebacker, if you're a pro athlete, sure, right? That's your job then. Your physique is your fucking job. But like this is like some weird like Arnold Schwarzenegger vanity. I'm going to get hopped up on steroids so I can feel like a big fucking guy kind of shit. Totally unnecessary. This dude's a lawyer, okay? This dude's the heroin lawyer. There's no reason he needs to walk around looking like that. And I go on the record, guys, and say, and hear me out here, don't hate me, don't hate the messenger, but even when pro athletes look like this, guys, it's wildly unhealthy, okay? Pro athletes, they kill themselves for their sport. They really do. They are like unaliving themselves for their sport. It's not healthy, okay? Pro athletes are like becoming stronger and faster and too powerful for the frames they are in. That's why they blow out knees, and that's why they blow out fucking their backs and shit. They have all these degenerative diseases because they're just, you know what I'm saying? They're outperforming what humans are supposed to do. Now I get it. You know what I'm saying? you know, they have to. It's like a dog eat dog world. They're like selling their bodies for money. That's what they do. All right. I'm not going to judge them, but I'm not going to pretend like that shit is not like wildly unhealthy. And what's more, when you do that, when you shred your body like that, any trauma you have in your body, you just put deeper into your muscles. If you're not doing some type of deep, like trauma removal work, you are just making yourself more, I don't know, more like, if you have violent tendencies, you're going to be more violent. Okay. If you have a short temper, you get a body like that, you're going to be even more short tempered. I mean, I just think it's wildly unnecessary, guys. We don't need this shit. Okay. It's creepy, dude. Creepy. And for an 80-year-old man, like, and he's wearing jeans in the cold tub. Like, come on, man. Dude. Like, bro. Dude. The cold tub, dude. In jeans. Dude. Oh my God. Where's kid? Ooh. Dude, he's like, and then they play pickleball? Dude. Pickleball. Dude, he jumps in the pool in his jeans, dude. Whole milk. What is this video? Bro. Like, make America healthy again? Dude, I'm sorry, but I feel like unhealthy just watching that. But guys, you see the tropes, okay? Look at the tropes we got. We got like the fucking, the shark, the flag, the military airplane. You got the eagle, okay? You got the fucking, you know, the wearing jeans in the gym like a weirdo, right? Exercising in the sauna, which is a no-no. Jeans while getting into water. Like, you know what this looks like though, dude? And then they're drinking whole milk, right? By the way, so sidebar here. When I was 20, I don't know, 21, I think maybe I was 21. I was pretty young, or maybe I was 20. I applied for a job at one of the hot tub places. Okay. There was a place in LA called Splash. Okay. In the 80s. And it was a rent a hot tub by the hour place, if you know what I mean. So it was like, while I was there waiting for my interview, I interviewed to be like one of the hot tub attendants at Splash. Okay. While I was waiting for my interview, there were like men in business suits coming in with some very scantily clad ladies, right? It was like a hookup spot. Okay. Either like groups of gay dudes or like men and women would come in and they would rent the hot tub rooms by the hour. They had mattresses in there and it was just like a crazy like party joint. Okay. I did not get the job, but I was really desperate for work and they were hiring. So I went and fucking did an interview. I didn't make it, but dude, this totally looks like the Splash rooms, dude. They always have a cave room. They have one that's like tropical looking, right? That they have these quirky names. But I looked at this and I was like, oh my God, dude, I think they're at Splash, boss. Isn't that funny? Nothing describes this better than psychosis. Let's go, Dab! Oh, we love to see it, boss. Isn't that funny? Dude, Game Shark said the administration should be required to drink raw milk. I'm with you. Dude, I'm not sure they're not. They might already be drinking raw milk, man. I want to make sure I didn't miss anybody. Okay, let me just check back here. And nope, we're looking good. We're looking good. We got it. We got it all. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Dude, too wild and crazy, guys. Dude, the whole milk. Dude, every trope, bro. It's like every trope is in there. Where's the Coke? Dude, the Coke is on the toilet seat. There was a food thing. What was the food? What was he eating on the Make Real Food? Right? They talked about the food. Let's find the food thing. Dude, all of the tropes, all of the, there it is. All right, so he is, dude, it's hard to tell. It looks like he's eating some eggs. Dude, it looks like there's a big chunk of beef. Isn't that funny? Dude, what I don't understand is this, guys. Why is Kid Rock in this thing? Right? Like, why isn't it somebody like 𝗙ecie𝗶𝗹𝗀? Like, why is he, you know, like Kid Rock is not a pinnacle of health at all, dude. Dude, is that a whale steak straight from the head of a whale lashed to one minivan? Oh man, dude. Dude, 𝗙ecie𝗶𝗹𝗀, it was, 𝗙ecie𝗶𝗹𝗀 was scheduled, but they couldn't wake him up, dude. Oh man, that's funny. Oh shit, dude. Oh, pretty wild. All right, but entertaining nonetheless. Dude, where's Kid? And guys, this is the phrase that all MAGA men utter at some point in their life, right? Where's Kid? Where's Kid? That's what Jeffrey Epstein would utter every time he walked into the massage room. He'd be like, where's Kid? Dude. Oh, I've got one for you. You ready? Hold on. I got one for you. It's a Donnie Trump Kid Rock meme. Where's Kid? There it is. Let me find it. This is a good one, guys. Oh. Oh, dude, where is it? Dude, I thought I had this. Is it on my phone? Let me see if it's on my phone. Oh, it is. All right, I'm gonna ship it to Dropbox real quick. Are you ready? Here we go. There it is. Dude, it's Kid Rock in a room, and he's like, oh, Trumpies, I heard there was a kid in here. Bro. Oh, dude, that is all MAGA. That is MAGA men right there, boss. Right? Oh, shit. I heard there was a kid in here. Trumpy comes in. He's excited. Look at him. Look at how excited he is. Dude, it's brilliant. Let's go, baby. Savage. Isn't that? It is absolutely savage. Dude, I agree. That one is savage, right? Oh, Jenny, I did put a video in the folder, babe. Sorry, I forgot to do that earlier. Fuck, bro. Although I don't really need it tonight, babe. You can make those tomorrow if you're here. And, all right. Here. I think she may have already gone to bed. Yeah, she probably went to bed already. This one hits on all the syllables. It really does. It's gonna get some leg, dude. Let's go. That's what all MAGA men eventually say, right? They say something about Kid, dude. Wild. Oh Lord. debate over hormonal birth control for teens. Oh man, dude. Look at this crazy shit. Okay? Like, you know what I'm saying? This is going to be interesting, boss. Look, bro, they're going to try. I mean, you know this is coming. You know this is next, right? Or they're going to try to make birth control illegal for teenagers, right? And you know why? So they can get teens pregnant, okay? Of course, all these weirdos, like the redheaded libertarian, she has me blocked. Dude, this woman is a freak, bro. She is a freak with who uses many filters on her face. Many filters, okay? And, you know, and what's insane about this, though, is like they're trying to get rid of birth control, period, because they want women to be stuck having babies, right? And in particular, though, I don't know if you guys know 𝗙ecie𝗶𝗹𝗀𝗀. I would like to highlight her for a minute, and I'm going to go ahead and put a copy of her. So 𝗙ecie𝗶𝗶𝗀𝗀 is an amazing writer. She is a woman. Like, abortion is her topic. Okay. This is what she does. She writes about abortion. She talks about abortion. She works to maintain women's right to abortion. Now, again, guys, I know the religious zealots, they have this whole thing about the clump of cells in the fetus and they assign life to it, which they're allowed to do. Don't get an abortion. But the thing about abortion is it is literally freedom for women, period. Okay? It allows women to choose their own path because historically, as long as there have been men and women in society, the man chooses a woman he wants to spend his life with, right? A man chooses a woman. Some ugly toad-looking dude wants to spend his life with that beautiful woman. You know what they'd do? They'd ask her out. She doesn't want to be mean, so she says yes. What can happen with one date? Then he gets her drunk, and then he impregnates her by having unprotected sex. And once she gets pregnant, she is forced to marry him and be his servant for the rest of his life. That's the way marriage was, guys. You were either getting pawned off by your family as a financial thing, or you were getting conned into it 80% of the time by going out on one date with someone you didn't even like, and they would rope you in. Okay? So naturally, they want to get rid of abortion and they want to get rid of birth control, and then you have no counterattack to their little game. Okay? And it is a game, guys. It is absolutely a game. So that's why if you look at 1973, after Roe v. Wade was settled law, women started becoming the boss after 1973. Women started getting real career-oriented, becoming the CEOs, getting into government, okay? Because they had the ability to thwart that type of behavior, okay? They did. And now 𝗙ecie𝗶𝗶𝗀𝗀, she writes about this. She's a very passionate activist, but I want to watch this real quick. I know this isn't on the agenda, but I love her. She's amazing.
I've made this prediction before in speeches and in columns, but I want to make it here for the record because it is only a matter of time before Republicans try to make it illegal for teenagers to use contraception. I am telling you, it's coming. It's coming. This is what I do for a living. I'm tracking these trends and these attacks, and I'm telling you, this is going to be the first major explicit attack on birth control access.
Now, why are they going after teenagers? Because they don't have political power, okay? They're still controlled by their parents, so they can get all their religious, zealoted, right-wing parents behind this because they love to control kids, and they will convince themselves that by getting rid of birth control, right? Because they think kids have sex because of birth control. But dude, this would just make teen pregnancies go through the fucking roof, bro, right? And how many lives are going to be forever change by when kids are having, babies at 16. Like, so dumb, bro. So dumb.
And they've already laid the groundwork for it, right? Like, over the last few years, Republicans in multiple states have made it illegal for trans teenagers to use gender-affirming hormones based on the idea that hormones are dangerous for young bodies, based on the idea that we don't know what the long-term impact is, right? Ignoring all like science and evidence and research. This is their argument.
Oh, shit. Guys, I never even saw that, right? Right? Did you see what she just said? I never even saw that how even with the transgender, with the attacks on transgender people using hormones, there was another layer underneath it. Go after the trans people first and prevent the hormones. Hormones are bad, but now hormones are bad. Now we got to get rid of hormonal birth control too. Round 2 of it is they scapegoat the trans people to prove hormones are bad, get that into the psyche. And after they drill that for a couple of years, now they're going to say, wow, putting your daughters on hormonal birth control is going to be like transing her, right? Dude, they're so dirty. It's like everything they do is just some fucking mind fuck of control and like trying to like restrict people's existences,
And that is the same argument they are going to use to try to ban hormonal contraception for teenage girls. And by the way, if you think it's going to stop with teen girls, you are dead wrong. One of the things I've written about in my book, and I write about quite a lot, is that what happens to teenagers today comes for the rest of us tomorrow. They start with like the most marginalized group that they possibly can in the hopes that no one will care, and they keep broadening out and broadening out. It started with trans teenagers, now they're going to move on to all teenagers and hormonal contraception, and then it is going to be targeted towards all of us. Why do you think that conservatives are spending hundreds of millions of dollars on these misinformation campaigns on social media about hormonal contraception? They want to make it easier for themselves when they move to ban birth control. That's what's happening. I'm saying it now.
Dude, she's amazing. I love Jessica, like significantly love her. But now look what's going on, guys. Now we have all these other right-wing pills coming out saying, oh my God, right? The birth control causes, heavy cycles, right? Chronic miscarriages, endometriosis, right? They're all like piling in here, okay? And trying to make this about, right? Bloody, bloody, blah, bloody, bloody, blah. They're all going to pile in there and try and jump on this shit, Dude. Which again, if you don't want to take birth control, don't take birth control, okay? But the thing that gets me about this is the disingenuousness of the attacks, okay? It is disingenuous, like all of their stuff. All of the right-wing religious stuff is disingenuous because we know, no matter what they say, they don't want a free society. Okay, they want a society that is patriarchal, that is vicious, that is white, that is Christian only, that is one type of sexuality and relationship, that is if you disobey, you're harshly punished, that is based on the laws of the Bible, where women are vessels in the home to crank out the kids, the men are allowed to do whatever the fuck they want, and they're allowed to marry teenagers. I mean, they want that biblical life. They won't admit it. They keep acting like, no, you guys are just being so unreasonable that we're trying to pull back a little bit. And it's like, no, they're not. They are constantly jockeying for like complete and total Christian control over our society. That's what they want. Okay. They want Christian biblical society. Period. They want you being a trad wife. You either trad wife or no life, right? That's their philosophy. Trad wife or no life. You take your pick, dude. It's the Christopher Columbus method. Trad life or no life? You make the choice. Yeah, I'm serious. I am tired of these freaks, guys. I am. I am sick and tired of these guys. Dude, they lie so much. I mean, even this thing that I saw about the trans rights, right? Like I don't know if you guys saw this. I'm sure if there's any trans people in chat, you saw this. But there was a study, okay, that, let me find it. There was a study about transgender issues, some data that's being like posted all over the internet by this person. Let me find it. Dude, the search function has been destroyed here. Is this one, okay? Acacia Jane posted this trans issues thing right here and said, in almost everything we polled, the public, including wide swaths of Democrats, is aligned with the conservative view on trans issues, okay? But here's the problem, guys, okay? Number one is the only reason this is because they have spent hundreds of millions of dollars on messaging these scary dangers, like in every outlet, whether it's on, politicians speaking on the news, using catchphrases, bombarding social media, okay? And the Democrats haven't really counter-messaged at all, okay? We haven't turned it into a simple civil rights issue. And some of this, though, guys, right, is like they're still using the phrases like men and women's sports, which is a way of denying the existence of trans women, okay? And so they're not just after like protecting sports, what they say, they're after the eradication of trans existence. And they are not being honest about this. And they use these phrases, right, like child sex changes, but like dude, no children are getting sex changes, okay? Or they'll say shit like, you can pick your gender at 5 years old. Nobody's picking their gender at fucking 5 years old, okay? They might be learning about the existence of different genders, but nobody's like giving a 5-year-old a fucking sex change, okay? And yeah, they insist all trans women are men, and they continually pound away on this shit, okay? But like, guys, this is all like just toxic, overwrought messaging where they hammer away on one fear-mongering thing, right? Men and women's sports. They're beating up your daughters. They're going to take away their scholarships. They're hurting your kids, right? Your daughters are losing all their opportunity. There were 10 NCAA athletes in the right? 10 trans athletes in the NCAA. Meanwhile, 10,000 girls and women report essays every year in the NCAA. They're not addressing any of that. They're focused on the 10. But like, dude, this shit pisses me off. It's just like a constant disingenuous messaging, okay? And the other thing that's crazy is if you look at these numbers, every single one of these, dude, every single one of these, like, whatever sections they have, every one of these topics, just about everyone is polling better than Donald Trump. So, like, really? How bad is this a poll when they're literally polling like the same as Donald Trump? Like gender identity in schools, Donald Trump's immigration is polling worse than this, okay? Gender identity in schools, in elementary school, is polling better than Donald Trump is on immigration, okay? Dude, bathroom bills is polling better than Donald Trump is on the economy. So like, I feel like the freak out over this is stupid. And instead we should be developing some decent counter messaging, you know? And I mean, I did say something under here, right? Where, let me find it. Okay. Where I said, I was very frank, right? Because I was like, dude, does any of this even matter? Like, you know, during the fight against segregation, I'm sure there were times where it was polling badly, or when they were trying to overturn, like, abolish slavery, it was polling badly. That doesn't mean you stop the fight, okay? Right? That doesn't mean you stop the thing, right? The point is like, you know, transgender youth deserve to be able to, like, at least sit down at a table with people and talk about how they can compete in sports if they want to do that, and not automatically be told they're a men and women sports and they're a scourge, and having the president say nasty shit about them, you know? And right? And so it's like one of those things where, like, we need to fight regardless. We need to figure this shit out, right? And this guy's like, ooh, trans backlash, extremely very real, very worrying for progressives. I don't think it needs to be worrying for progressives. I think it needs to be a sign that we have to step up and you know, do some work on this topic. We have to flip their narratives, because their narratives are bullshit. Okay? Because at the very least, we should be able to have discussions about the real issues and not, you know what I'm saying? Not just like running around chasing phony fucking, you know, phony like token phrases. He's always been like this. Well, yeah. I mean, we know that. Dude, I don't like 𝗙𝗎𝗄, okay? I don't like 𝗙𝗎𝗄 at all, man. I mean, you know, he seems like a nice enough human being, but he's like a faux conservative, right? He is like a faux conservative guy. He's like a goalpost mover towards, you know, conservatism. And I don't like that, right? And the whole the thing is abundance is good, right? Like the word abundance and the concept of abundance is good. But I don't think he approaches it right. I don't think he does. I think he approaches abundance as the type of abundance he approaches is something that only benefits the ownership class. It really does. You know what I'm saying? Dude, 𝗏𝗡 Iglesias is very similar too. They're another one where they're like, right? They try to act like they're sort of Democrats or centrists, right? And I mean, abundance is something that we can cultivate. You can cultivate an abundance mentality, but you can't do it when you let somebody like Elon Musk, you know, hoard all the fucking resources, bro. You're never going to have abundance while you have people hoarding resources. By the way, 50,000 Twitter followers. Thank you, guys. You know what I'm saying? You are never going to have abundance when people are like hoarding fucking resources, guys. Okay? It's just not going to happen. Okay? You know what I'm saying? You got to stop the resource hoarding. You got to stop that. Oh. All right, let's look at Trump and Vance, and then I'm gonna go make some videos. I told you tonight was gonna be a short stream because I'm actually, guys, I'm getting a full night's sleep tonight. All right, I'm getting a full night's sleep, and so maybe we'll watch 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗀𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 think it's pretty important, right? 𝗙𝗪𝗪 video. I'm getting a full night. Abundance is a myth. Yeah. So the thing about abundance, guys, is I actually believe abundance is possible as a mindset, but the thing about abundance though is it's not what it thinks, it's not what people think it is, okay? Abundance isn't this like, oh, there's just endless supplies of everything, right? Abundance is there's enough for all of us, okay? So abundance is like a distribution thing. Abundance is a harmony thing. Abundance is not an endless supply thing. I feel like they use like a capitalist form of abundance, which is this idea that you can just like take it all because it's an infinite supply. But abundance is allocation, yes. It is distribution, but it's harmony, okay? Real abundance, when you are living in abundance, it is like the absence of fear, okay? It is a general belief that you're going to be taken care of, okay? That you're going to find a harmonious, like, necessities that you need in order to be taken care of. I live with an abundance mentality, guys. I do. I don't worry about money. I don't get stressed out about those types of things because I understand that it is out there to be had. It is like the things I need will, in fact, those opportunities will present themselves. But guys, it's also about distribution. I don't hoard wealth, okay? When I have a lot of wealth, I move it along to other people, okay? When I have a lot of wealth, I like the channel's been doing good now. I'm helping my kid in New York like a ton, okay? So he doesn't have to struggle, right? Because it's really like abundance is about a lack of struggle, okay? But it occurs by the proper distribution of resources, okay? Which is like you don't attach your safety and security to the resources. Instead, you feel safe and secure by helping spread the resources around to the people who need them. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us are broke as fuck. Dude, no, I get it, Quacks. I get it. And it's because we have a distribution problem in America, guys. Okay? We do. We have a distribution problem in our society and probably the world society because the wealthy class is so out of control, man. You know what I'm saying? And like, you know, you gotta put it into, right? You gotta put it into like the places that need it the most, right? That's what it is. Okay. I feel like abundance is all about distribution and not about like, you know, supply. Okay. You're right. You're broke as fuck. Dude, man, I feel you, orphan. I'm doing all right now. I was broke as fuck for the last 2 years, boss. Oh my God. From like 2022 to 2025, I was broke as fuck and living on credit cards. And now I'm not broke as fuck. I'm not rich by any means, but I'm comfortable. I'm comfortable enough to be able to like help my kid and have a little money in the bank, you know? And dude, but the crypto, like what the fuck did Trump do to the crypto, bro? Like all of these guys, they're all selling off their crypto. Dude, my crypto is like worthless. It's worse than 2021, dude. It is literally, my crypto is worse than the crash of 2021. And I don't foresee how it ever becomes valuable again. I should have sold it off right away. Like, I don't know if it's ever going to like become valuable again, guys. You know, I mean, maybe the Bitcoin will rebound and I'll be able to like, but they're selling it off. They're selling all of it off, dude. They're literally stockpiling the resources. And it makes me so mad because right after Trump, like right after Trump won, all these fucking like gamer kids were coming into my stream because I had switched to politics and they were all mad. And they were all like, dude, like my crypto is going through the roof, man. Trump's the best thing ever. And it's like, yes, fucking 8 months later, your crypto's worth shit, dude. You fucking dumbasses. Like, what a bunch of idiots. They're going to sell it all off, bro. They jacked it up. Everyone got excited. Oh, crypto to the moon. Now they're all selling it off. You fucking idiots. You goddamn crypto gamer kid morons. Come on, bro. What are they doing? Dude, Jesus. Dude, now I'm going to have to wait like fucking 6 years till Bitcoin goes up, and then I'm gonna like, next time it goes up, as soon as I'm in the plus, dude, I'm getting out. I am, bro. I should have gotten out. It was like up good. It was up like 50%, my portfolio, which is amazing because I lost my ass on a lot of like, you know, I did invest in some of the metaverse ones that I thought were going to evolve like during the pandemic, but then they stopped. Like, as soon as the pandemic was over, they just fucking shit canned all of those projects. And so everything went to hell, dude. Right? Yeah. It's brutal. Right? It's brutal, 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 dude. Bitcoin is fake money. Eddie, newsflash for you, buddy. All money is fake money. Okay? Even the dollar, boss, that's fake money, Eddie. Okay? Right? Dude, the dollar is fake money. Yeah, next time it's up, I'm going to get rid of it. Dude, I ended all my staking, right? Because my plan was to get rid of all of it. But, dude, it's all fake money, boss. Dude, yeah, even gold is fake. I mean, it is. Because what ends up happening is all of that shit is it is worth what the wealthy people think it's worth. Okay? It is worth what the wealthy people think it's worth, guys. That's really what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? It is worth what the wealthy people think it's worth, which means when they buy it, the price of it goes up. And then you're like, "Ooh, it's going up. I'm going to get in on this." And then when they sell it, you lose your ass. Okay? But it is dictated by the ownership class. The value is the same with NFTs, right? Which NFTs were valuable? The ones that the wealthy people were paying millions of dollars for. If they decided to buy your NFT for $2 million, your shit had value. That it's literally, guys, all of capitalism. I shit you not. None of capitalism is real. It is simply the people with the most money determine what has value. Okay? Once they start buying it or putting their money into it, it has value. And the minute they pull their money out, it has no value. It is like the entire financial system is just a figment that is generated by and for the ownership class. They assign value by putting their resources into it because they have all the resources. You can't buy $1,000 of anything and change the value of it. The value only changes when you buy 10 million of something. That's when the value changes, okay? Because it's a scale thing, okay? You can buy $1,000 of something and you have not affected the value at all. You have a flat investment. It is only the 10 million that increases the value, right? And then as soon as they sell it off, if they sell the 10 million, you have nothing, right? Dude, it is bullshit, okay? I'm telling you, dude, I get so mad at our financial system because you realize, like, dude, we in the working class, like, we're just pawns, dude, right? You got duped with Bitcoin? Yeah, Bitcoin, though, Bitcoin's the safest of them. Like, Bitcoin will still rebound. In the end, that's going to be how I get my money back because Bitcoin has that halving mechanism in there. And Bitcoin is like, I will get my money back from the Bitcoin. It'll go up again, right? It will definitely go up. But you got to make sure you get out of Bitcoin before you get too close to the end because eventually Bitcoin is going to crash and never come back. But that's not going to happen yet. I think that'll be probably another 6 or 7 years before that happens. But Bitcoin and Ethereum, if you have money in those will rebound. You will be able to get out at some point. But all the rest of the shit is fucking gone, dude. I mean, there's supposed to be a U.S. government buy, right? Trump said the government was going to buy a whole bunch of Bitcoin And so like my suggestion is whenever the US government buys, if they do some bulk massive Bitcoin buy, you probably want to sell off all your shit right after that happens and leave the government to hold the tab. Dude, I mean, if he does it, I mean, I would think though he'll do this bleeding because that would benefit them all. Like they would all then be able to sell out their shit and make a ton of money. And it'll like sort of bankrupt the government, which sucks, but the government is already bankrupt. And so we have to clean that mess up anyway, right? So he'll probably do that. It is bad. It's terrible. But I just want to get my fucking proceeds out and then we can fix the government because we're not getting out without the government being ruined anyway. Dude, he's already ruined the government. This is not financial advice. That is true. Dude, this is not, okay? This is not financial advice. Believe me. Dude, the financial advice is don't buy any crypto, all right? Don't fucking buy any crypto. America is going broke. America's already broke, guys. Dude, we are 33 trillion in debt. We are broke, guys. We're paying interest at this point. We are the person whose credit cards are maxed out and all they're paying every month is they're barely covering the interest. The only difference is we have an endless credit line. So we're in a real danger situation, dude. Like we are in a danger zone, right? We are, dude. We are like, government cheese, dude. The government cheese, boss. Dude, I am government cheese. Oh shit. Rare earth minerals. All right. Let's go. All right. Guys, I'm going to go make some videos. All right. I'm going to go get a good night's rest. And then I'm going to get up early. I'm going to make some videos. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. You guys got a dance party. So we are going to dance. We're going to DDR. Okay. We're going to DDR, baby. Learn how to improve your lives. Indeed. Dude, I'm going to improve my life tonight, man. I'm going to fucking get some sleep. Dude, I have not gotten sleep in ages, boss. I have not. It's been weeks. I can't even remember the last time I had a fucking 8 hours of sleep, but I'm definitely going to cop 8 hours right now. All right. Over 40 million in seized cryptocurrency was stolen. Shocker. Yeah, hit the like button. Hit the love button. Hit the love button. All right, let's get edit mode, dance mode. Raiders. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Ho, ho, ho. Raiders. Raiders. Ready for some DDR? What old deja vu? Dude, let's go, Dab. Thanks for hanging in there, Dab, for surviving the YouTube censors, my brother. Glad you did it. Don't let the censorship get you down, guys. I know it's frustrating when we go through this shit. Everybody's changing their subscriber policies, right? You may have noticed like all of your usage. I don't know if you guys, I'm sure you're getting these too. Like every service I am on is sending me some new updated like subscriber policy. right? Because they're all changing their policies to fit into the fucking, you know, the surveillance state of like the Trump situation, and like, you know, changing the rules to make sure they don't get sued by him or deal with his government oversight. And so there's a lot of extra censorship, and like, you know, it can be real frustrating. But what's crazy about it is a lot of it is like out of our control. And so, you know, if you can, try not to get too like jacked up about the shit that's out of your control. Like in the end, we just sort of have to navigate it, you know? And like, yeah, YouTube was pretty weird. They was down for a while today for like an hour and a half or something. But we got to navigate this, guys. You know the saying, okay? There's a saying that I love, guys. It's not the most hopeful saying, but it's like the way out is through. And I'm telling you, man, that saying fits a lot of things. You don't want to skirt shit. You don't want to dance around it. You just got to go through, you know what I mean? And this is no different, right? This is no different. This like fascist bullshit. We're going to just fucking put our pads on and we're going to get in the game and we're going to go through. We're going to knock some dudes on their ass, right? Metaphorically, of course, right? Right? Let's go. Dude, you got to live in the solution, indeed, right? I mean, we do have one advantage. We have one advantage, and that's that they're completely fucking incompetent, and they're way too massively like junked out on their own egos, okay? So that is the one advantage we have, okay? They are not the Hitler crew of 1933. They want to be, but they're too ineffectual. They're too inefficient. And what's more, because of social media and shit and our ability to organize from our own homes, like it's a lot harder to control the population when they have social media. I mean, even if they control the algorithms, you control the algorithm by using it. So if you fight their misinformation, you change the algorithm and then they have to keep changing it again. So like they can't. It was a lot easier to control people before social media, and they are trying hard. They are, right? But as long as we stay in the game, as long as we stay participating, dude, they can't fucking beat us, man. I'm telling you, dude, fuck them. They can't, bro. Right? They're gonna get a big taste of the hips, baby. Woo! Let's go. All right. Let's get it. Little deja vu, baby. All right, I'm feeling it. I hope it's a good one. Let's go.
Been here before, yeah, I do
feeling that I have now, almost a bit holy, a notion that I will make it out somehow.
Let's go. Oh!
Everyone's waiting,
Anticipating. That fucking blood flowing. Let's go. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you guys. Thank you for everything. Yeah, no, it's a good workout. I will never be alone again. I'm immune to the things they said.
my heart's unbreaking.
Your radiant truth. I know that you will understand, because I finally found myself. My heart's unbreaking. All right, guys. Thank you. I will see you tomorrow. Good night.
Hey, I just wanna change the world, but I'm not gonna wait my turn. I don't ever want to come down, I'd rather be found. It gets better